how are you today? One of the issues that I come across time and time again is a weakness and a stability problem around the knee. One of the areas that we look at when we're strengthening up the knee after it's had some form of operation or even as a build-up to having some operation is a terminal knee extension, an exercise called a terminal knee extension. I'm going to look at that using two bits of equipment today: a band, any band you can get, and a soft bit of foam. All right, you can use a towel or anything else that you can actually push down on. So we're going to look at that today. First of all, you want to make sure that these exercises have been okayed by your doctor, your physio, and you can do them. All right, so check beforehand. All right, we're going to go through them today. So we're going to work on one leg. I'm going to work my right leg so you can see that. And what I've got is I've got a band, simple band, and this is a 25-pound band. It doesn't have to be a looped band, it can be a normal TheraBand, it can be a normal band with a carabiner at one side, so it can be anything you want, but what you want is you want to have a stable post, a banister or a frame, something that's stable, or someone else that they can put their leg and they can be their stability aspect. So two people can do this at one time. So I'm going to put this around the post. So it's looped and I've got a loop here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to step inside and place it at the back of the knee. I want to be far enough away that the knee is bent. If you need to have some form of support, a cushion at the back of the knee to dig it in, that's fine. I'm going to take one leg forward just for stability, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to contract and squeeze the quadricep, the front muscle at the front of the leg, and the hamstring at the back, and then take it forward. It's also really good for ankle mobility, so I'm extending and bringing it back, I'm extending and bringing it back. Simple as that. We only ever do one at any point in time, and I would always start off on the weakest leg, transfer over to the strongest leg, and then go back. And I never do one leg without the other. So we're trying to keep the heel down on the ground. I'm going to squeeze back to extend that leg so it's nice and tight. I can feel all of the muscles working, and then release. If you need to, come forward. If you need to, go out. Yeah. So that's one way of doing the terminal knee extension, but with the band, and that for me is the best way to do it. However, if we don't have a band, but you have a cheap foam football or an old cushion or even a rolled up towel, a really heavy towel, this would work. So I'm going to change the leg, hopefully you can see. I'm going to put the cushion underneath my knee. I'm going to keep the heel on the ground, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze that down to flat. I'm not really bothered about what the toe is doing. I'm going to squeeze down so I can feel the quadricep working, I can feel the hamstrings working, I can feel all of the muscles around the knee working. Pushing it down. And if you want, you can hold that, squeeze that so it's an isometric static contraction, and then release that. So a tempo is a good tempo to have, and you could have a tempo on the band as well, would be a 3-second down, 1, 2, 3, hold for 3 seconds, and then release for 3 seconds. Nice and easy, down for 3 seconds, squeeze for 3 seconds, and slowly release for 3 seconds. The repetitions is entirely up to you. Again, ask a physio if you're seeing a physio, or if you just feel as if you want to work a little bit more or help your legs recover. This is a great exercise, either with the band or with a bit of soft foam. Have a go, let us know what you think, and I'll catch up with you all later. Have a great